Okay, so what if I told you that you could turn your everyday car into a mini camper? And I'm not talking about some project that takes months to finish. I mean, you could do it this weekend. Today, we're going to dive into a DIY project that is making that exact dream a reality for thousands of people. You know that feeling, right? That itch to just pack a bag, hit the road, and sleep wherever the view is best? It's the ultimate feeling of freedom. But let's be real, for most of us, there's a pretty big gap between dreaming about it and actually doing it.
Yeah, on one side, you have this beautiful picture in your head of waking up next to a glassy lake. But then reality hits. Professional camper vans are just crazy expensive. They're complicated, and it's a huge commitment. And honestly, that's the hurdle that stops so many amazing adventures before they even get a chance to start.
And that right there, that's what we're calling the camper conversion dilemma. It's that super frustrating feeling of being stuck. You crave the freedom of a camper, but you're held back by the cost, the commitment, and just the sheer hassle of it all. But what if the solution wasn't some complex, expensive vehicle? What if it was just a really simple idea? Well, as it turns out, this idea didn't come from some fancy design studio. Nope, it was born out of pure necessity, right there, on the open road. So where did this all come from? Well, back in 2021, the creator took a trip with nothing more than a simple, homemade box in his car, and it was a total game changer. After he got back, everyone, and I mean everyone, was asking him the same thing. How'd you build that? And that's when he realized he hadn't just solved a problem for himself. He had stumbled onto a solution that could help a lot of people. And that's exactly what led to the DIY Campboxy Plan. It's the answer to that conversion dilemma we were just talking about, a clear, simple path to that freedom we all want. Okay, so what is this thing exactly? It's way more than just a set of blueprints. It's an interactive digital guide, and the best way to think of it is like a mashup between a weekend workshop and an IKEA instruction manual. It's simple, visual, and basically designed to be foolproof. What's cool is that it's also really flexible. There are 3 different options. You've got the free plan, which is great if you just want to dip your toes in and see what it's all about. Then there's the standard plan that gives you the whole shebang. And for anyone who wants to take out all the guesswork, the premium plan gives you measurements custom fit to your exact car model. Pretty neat. But let's talk about the biggest thing that holds people back from starting a project like this. You know what it is? It's not a lack of skills or tools. It's the fear of failure. That fear of making one wrong cut, building something wobbly, or just giving up halfway through. Well, this plan is designed from the ground up to eliminate that fear entirely. And here's how it does that. You get these super clear, step-by-step instructions. You even get a guide to the most common mistakes so you can avoid them. Plus, it only requires basic tools you probably already own. But here's the absolute genius part: cardboard prototyping. You build a full-scale mock-up out of cardboard first, so you can guarantee a perfect fit before you even touch a piece of plywood. It's such a simple trick, but it's a massive confidence booster. All right, so we've established this is totally doable. But what's the payoff? What are the actual benefits you get from building this box? Oh, the payoff is huge. Seriously. First off, you get that ultimate freedom to sleep pretty much anywhere. Second, your trunk suddenly goes from chaos to perfectly organized. Third, it's completely removable, so your car is still your everyday car. And finally, the financial saving is just enormous. And when we say enormous, we mean thousands of dollars. You're swapping a massive investment for the cost of some plywood and a weekend of your time. The trade-off is just unbelievable. You know, the feedback from people who've actually built one of these highlights another benefit, one that's a little less obvious. Take Lucas, who said, "I never thought I could build something like this." That feeling of empowerment, of creating something so useful with your own 2 hands, that's a massive payoff in itself. And it's not just about that feeling of accomplishment, it's also about speed. Emma built hers on a Saturday morning and was literally camping in it that same evening. This isn't some endless project that drags on for weeks. It's designed for instant adventure. So let's zoom out for a second. Why is this simple idea resonating so strongly right now? What is it about this particular moment that makes a wooden box in the back of a car so appealing? Well, for one thing, it's not just for one type of person. It's attracting a really diverse community. You've got everyone from eco-conscious explorers and wellness wanderers to vanlife minimalists and, of course, your classic DIY enthusiasts. This whole movement is really being driven by 2 big things. First, Let's be honest, camper van prices are out of control. And second, at the same time, more and more of us are looking for slower, simpler, more sustainable ways to travel. This project just lands perfectly at the intersection of those two powerful trends.
So when you really look at it, what we have here is more than just a set of instructions. It's almost a philosophy. It's an invitation to rethink what travel can be, to make it simpler, more accessible, and far more connected to the world around you. And I think this is the most powerful takeaway of all. Forget saving up for next year. This is something you can achieve right now. Your car can become your camper this weekend.
So that really leaves just one final thought. Once you've built it, once you have that freedom just sitting there in your trunk, ready to go at a moment's notice, where would you go first?